TikTok review time. My battery died earlier when I was doing it, so we'll pick up where we left off with this one young lady.
So the other day I was feeling a little bit lonely, and I had a thought. It was a fleeting thought, but it scared me a little bit. And it was the thought that I might want to have a companion, that I might want to be in a relationship. And then I remembered that I would have to be around people I don't really want to be around. I would have to go places I don't really want to go.
Well, when a woman is with her champion, when a woman is with her alpha bang and not her beta male provider, she loves being around him, and she doesn't matter where that is as long as she's with him. That's the beauty of women. I hate this public. I know it's a public face, but I hate the public face that we're fed, and it's nobody's fault, but it's that we don't get that full feeling, because I know women are fearful of exposing this, but when they love a man, when that man is their champion, when that man is their superhero, when that's their daddy, when that's their king, dude, they just love being around him, his presence, his smell, his breathing, But when you start hearing, "Oh, you're breathing too loud," that's the beta male providers. Be the alpha bang of the dual mating strategy. Be the alpha bang side, not the beta male providers. She's talking, and she's going to talk some more, but this is the beta male providers, guys, that she has dated.
Eat food. I'm not really interested in eating, and
Oh, not interested in eating? I mean, I can't say how that's a lie. You alive, lady? I mean, come on.
most likely have to sleep next to somebody that snores like a
Well, I don't think many women would complain if they're next to some alpha chad and alpha chad is different for every lady. I mean, they're alpha chad, right? That is getting their vajayjay super wet, and they're so into him. The tingles are just going up and down her spine in her vajayjay, and the last thing she's going to worry about is that snoring. She's the one that's going to be snoring, because she would have had about 10 orgasms.
So
That's the alpha bang guy. Now the baby male provider, yeah, she doesn't like that guy because he premature ejaculated, and but she loves that paycheck.
the problem, I called a friend, went for a walk on the beach, went to the store, I got a bag of potato chips.
I mean, this snarkiness, nobody believes this. You went to the store, got a bag of potato chips, laid on your bed, and you're happier than you would be with Alpha Chad railing you and you loving it over a balcony in the Maldives. I don't know, Come on, lady.
Favorite. And
No one believes you.
I laid in the middle of my bed, ate that bag of potato chips, I fell asleep, and I slept peacefully. And I haven't had that thought since.
How about these shrews like this that want to just be negative? Just do it. Don't get everybody else down. I mean, because you want to lie. You love men. I know you're lying, but man, negative attitude.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you married or single?
Single.
Okay. Single man. In your 50s?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're interested in a woman, you text, call, you communicate.
Yeah.
Right. And if you're not interested, you don't.
Right.
Yeah. Easy.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
We're on the street. If they like.
We're on the street. If they like you, they'll text you. Right. Exactly. But the problem is that you're speaking of Alpha Chad, right? And you want out, and both men and women have been exposed to this, is that you become interested in someone that doesn't like you, and you so badly want them to like you because you're really interested in them. And unfortunately, in this sexual marketplace, you can like somebody, but they don't have to like you back. And especially with the dating apps gave women a lot of access to a lot of men that were dating a lot of other women. And as naturally happens, women are hypergamous. They want the best thing that they can get. Well, they started getting access to a lot of hot men. And a lot of women were dating the same man. That's why you have the Facebook groups. Are we dating the same guy? It even developed a T app. Men weren't creating these, because most men were not, connecting with anybody. And women were connecting with, a small percentage of guys. So those guys don't text you back. They're busy. They got a lot of guys. Sorry, they got a lot of girls they're dealing with. So yes. And this is a big thing with women is when that guy's not texting you back, you're still gonna want him to text you back. you know, and you guys fall in love with guys that you shouldn't, or let me say it, you guys fall in love or have the tingles for guys that don't have interest in you, okay? So that's what's going on there.
Text you.
Hot take, but I am a single 40-year-old woman. I have not been on a date in almost a year, and the longer I go without going on it,
No, the idea of dating at 40 makes your skin crawl? No, no way. Then don't date, but you love men, so you're gonna date. You love D. You love a good D. A good D oh, come on, man. Y'all love this. That's why y'all get on the dating apps. You get off, you get on, you get off, you get on. That's why you're on here talking about dating. You love us.
the less I want to go on a date. My fellow older single women, we're talking 40 plus. Let me know if I'm alone here, because something about being older and being so comfortable with yourself and your own company and value.
What I do want to highlight that's good about ladies that they'll look at the nails. I like them. Look at the. She got her nails done. She's got her makeup done. I like the earrings. I like the hair. This is good. This woman. You know, now she does have that low cut. You know, it's fine. She has good, nice style. This is a good example. This woman cares about how she looks, and she looks great. You look wonderful, ma'am. I like the color of the nails. Ladies, look at this. She's putting effort. How many ladies have we seen? Hair's not done. This is a beautiful woman, and she cares. And let me say this. You know, I mean, I don't want. It's like the reason she's beautiful. Number one is physically, but it's like she also cares about how she looks. If she didn't, she wouldn't be as pretty. You know? Okay.
Your piece so much. I feel like I would just have to be so interested in someone to even entertain the idea of disrupting that. Let me know if I'm alone here, because I don't think I am.
Ladies, you have
Exactly what I taught. Now look at the juxtaposition, and this is not to go hard on anybody. That last lady was beautiful. Look at this, the hair. Look at the last lady. You saw her hair, how straight it was. The glasses. Okay, now she does have her nails done. No makeup, very little makeup. Doesn't work out. You know, just telling you. Look at the difference, and it's not about facial structure or anything like that. It's the one lady before us cared about putting effort into her looks, and she doesn't.
to know if it may.
But they both want the same results. But this is the thing about dating. Is the lady before puts a lot of effort into her appearance, and you're competing. So she's going to get more men. She's going to get the better men. So and she's talking about low effort man, a chance. No, okay.
Chance. Because otherwise you're missing out big time on one of the most amazing miracles of life. And that is to be a mother to a 55-year-old man-child.
Oh, did you see that? The sarcasm, the snarkiness, the negativity. And why would that be? Why would a man not give his all because maybe she doesn't give her all? She's dating guys that are disrespectful. Well, how you look matters. It does. And did you see the negativity? The other lady, and I didn't even comment on the other lady because she had a good attitude. And I haven't even seen these. You see how the different, and she puts her tongue out. You know, your negative attitude will reflect on your looks. Be positive in life. I love women. That's a pretty lady too.
Do people still use tongue? Like, serious question. Is tongue out? Do people not French kiss anymore? I recently
No. Yeah, no. If you know how to kill, yeah. Come on, I'll show you how, lady. Yeah, we use tongue. Yes, of course.
That session with someone and they pecked me.
Well, I mean, billionaires on yachts don't. Beta male providers don't. I mean, just because they have a big paycheck and a nice car, don't mean they know how to bang. Come to an apartment with a mattress on the floor used to be me. Oh yeah, we know what we're doing. We have to. We got to overcompensate, and that's in the sexuality.
The entire time. I kept trying to get in there.
Yeah, yeah. You don't know how to do
I only
it.
did once. I was like, victory! And then, nope, shoot me out again.
That's all
I'm
right.
just curious.
You got a bad kisser, so what?
It's like not making out like that anymore?
Oh,
Do
we
people
are.
not make out anymore?
Of course. Oh, and why? Let me see. Like, we'll put like her. How many? I mean, I don't know. Like, but I can only imagine thousands and thousands. I'll kiss you. All the simps. I'll kiss you. I'll kiss you. I'll kiss you. Fire, fire. Heart, heart. Guys, don't heart. Okay.
Out. Don't make it a lost art. Let's start making out again.
No.
Make out, people.
Oh, come on. And all you beta male simps, She doesn't mean that with you. She means that with Alpha Chad, okay? You know, let's all make out. She's only going to make out with the guy she wants to make out with, and that was no more guys than she already did before. She's still going to be very picky,
Life is
which women should be. We love them.
serious. You should just be making out.
I'm sure.
How young would you date in your 40s? So I'm 44.
All right, but
And the last
one thing I'd like to bring up, beautiful woman. I like the style. Look at the clothing, great style. I like the hair. Remember the last lady that was snarky? You know, hair's beautiful, makeup's beautiful, earrings are beautiful. Dude, ladies, look at this. It's effort. Very thin, in good shape, fit, feminine, she's friendly. This is what we like right here. Not, I mean, and again, I'm not saying super spectacular as far as what you got to do. This is easy to attain. You know, as far as, you know, and we appreciate someone like this. Thank you, ladies, for being so pretty, and thank you for caring about your looks, because you're beautiful.
was 34. And I just think, regardless of if you was 54 or 34, if you're both aligned and on the same page, it would work. But everyone keeps saying go for the older guy to me. But yeah, how young would you date? And you know, my limit is probably 10 years. I wouldn't go for anything young.
Well, it depends on what you want. If you want to get just smashed, you can go really young. But we talked about that. We've talked about it a lot, especially with the TikToks, is how the younger guy, older woman dynamic doesn't work as well, because the younger guy is going to want family. You can't provide a family, you know, and a younger guy is not going to have the experience, the wisdom that you want. You want a leader. Younger guys can't be as good. Well, most can't be the leaders that you want them to be. Older men are better leaders, and you don't want to take care of men. And younger guys usually, as their first option in the sexual marketplace, want women about their age, which is younger women, and so they're going to want a younger woman, and they're wanting you because they don't have access more than likely to a younger woman, so they've taken you as second option. So that's all. And you want to be someone's first option, not their second.
I'm done. I deleted Hinge. I deleted Tinder. I deleted Bumble. I can't do it. I can't.
Most men have. Most men have walked away from dating because what has happened is, and I've seen some reports, Bumble's down 90%. I know Match Group's down. I know all of them are down. The way they've manipulated people. Women had a heyday on it. Hookup culture involved women with the same, 5% of men at the top. But, yeah. And what they also said was, when I first started on Bumble in 2018, I had a blast on that, right? And they said that app started coming out good because it was word of mouth that women actually started joining Bumble, because they didn't have to get all these messages in their inbox from all these guys they could message, right? But what ended up happening through COVID was, everyone started getting online, and women that just wanted attention and validation and foodie dates started to infiltrate Bumble. And I did experience that, to just, just weigh, the percentage of women on there now, not now, I'm saying then and now, well, now even more, they started wanting more for less, right? They just want, the women that had, they call it, what they call it, like bad intentions. Bumble even called them bad intention women, and they're not going to put that out to the public, but basically, women that were not using the dating app for dating, they were using it for foodie dates, attention, and validation. So good men that could obtain dates walked away. So now you have good women on there that are kind of, sandwiched in between all these women that want attention and validation, and men are not able to find them, so men just walk away. And that happens in a lot of industries when your product starts to suck, and your good customers are going to walk away. The product sucks, So, and men are the ones paying for the product.
Tinder is just, there's nobody really on there. I mean, there's like the one person I connected with last week, but that's it. Everything else is just, they're fake profiles. Bumble, right? You get in there, you swipe 6-7 times, and it's like, oh, you're out of likes for the day. Really? So, I'm guessing the only way to really use Bumble is to pay for it, but then they want $24 a month or a week.
Yeah.
Which is, that's a lot, guys. That's a lot.
Dude, you gotta pay, bro. I mean, how they gonna have a business, bro? You just want something for free? That's a little bit of, come on, bro. Shit ain't free in this world, man. Come on. And here's the thing. And then I want to also say, I go in on men too. Look, you want to be low effort. You don't want to pay $24 a month. Well, the guy paying $24 a month is going to be having dates. You got to put effort into your dating, and that is paying for stuff. On Bumble. Now, I don't think you need to pay for dates. I mean, women will date Alpha Chad for free. So, you got in it, but anyway.
And Hinge, give it one look, and I was like, no, not doing it. Not doing this again. Horrible.
Yeah, I'll just say men's dating experiences on dating apps is most women don't understand it. It's terrible. It is terrible. Especially now, it's, from what I'm seeing, it's been brutal.
Boy, you don't know something. Life is crazy. Woo, Lord. Man, I'm telling you, they got a bunch of clowns in the circus today. Made up of men and women. It ain't just men. It's men and women.
Yeah.
They all clowns. No, I'm a firm believer that if a person wants to do something, they will do it.
Right.
Whether that's a change in their life
Right.
to make them a better person.
Right.
If they want to reply to your text, they
Right.
can reply.
Right.
If they want to show you some reciprocated energy,
Right.
they will do it.
Right.
If they don't, they will also do that. So many people try to change other people to be in a relationship with them. Maintain that fucking relationship because they want them to be who they want them to be or
Right.
who they think they should be. You cannot change a person
Correct.
like you do a house after you procure it. People
Correct.
are going to be what they want to be.
Correct.
If the change is not taking place for themselves, then the change will never stick. They have
Correct.
to want to do it because when I wanted
Correct.
it, I did it. When I wanted to change, I did
Correct.
it. Period. You got to
Facts.
grow up. At some point, you got to realize that we're just too goddamn old to be playing these fucking games out here. Too goddamn old to be waiting on a text or a call first. Too old to be jumping from one person to another. To be just talking to someone. Man, fuck all that bullshit.
Correct.
Shit. At this grown ass age, it's stability.
Okay, so what men have to understand is he's emotional about this. I get it. And women, but for men, how do you know a woman likes you? It's how much she's cooperating with you. I said this a lot, and shout out Mr. Lucario. He taught me this well. But for men it's give a girl a request. For example, simple, and they PUA just call them compliance tests. So, give them your number, hey, nice to meet you. You're on Bumble app, or even if you're in public. Here's my number, right? Give me a call. Give me a call tomorrow. You can be tomorrow, blah, blah. Or here's my number. Text me, and text me by tomorrow. Give them a date. Text me by tomorrow, like your boss would. I need to know by Friday, right? They'll tell you in leadership. Give a deadline, right? Text me tomorrow, whatever. The more she follows your instruction, the more she likes you, right? Because if you were some superstar or if you were $1 billion that she really wanted, she would do it, right? And that's men. I don't want to say the men. That's just the female side, right? I want to talk to my male guys, to let them know how to do this, right? So there's a guy named King X, I think his name. He's a big guy. He hangs out at these clubs, I guess. I've seen a little bit of his stuff. I saw him on Mr. Lucario show. He did some reactions to it, and he's right. Mr. Lucario is right. He sits out there and these girls talk to him, and all these guys talk about, oh, look at him. He's these girls give him his number. These 304s, and look at this guy killing it. But the thing is he talks to girls outside a club, and he's 6'7", or 6'8", whatever, and he's got a camera crew with them. Of course, girls are going to talk to you. Girls love attention. Oh, what's this? What's going on over here, right? But he's never given them a request to do anything. Like if he were to say, call me tomorrow, I'm going to meet you up at 8. You have to see if they're going to follow through with your instructions. So, long story short, guys, how do you know women like you? Give them an instruction and see if they follow it. The more they cooperate with your program, the more they like you. Or the more proof that they like you. The more that they conflict, the more they resist your program, the more they don't like you. That's what this guy's talking about.
See, loyalty and respect is what you're supposed to be looking for in another person. Not these fucking silly ass games. Find somebody you can build with, not somebody you can sleep with. Because let me tell you something.
Women, whatever, build with. No, I don't like that part. But anyway, women know how to behave, and women know how to misbehave. And women are image managers, I've said. Women are reputation controllers. So they are very adept at knowing how the group is seeing them. And they know how you see them. So women are extremely good at knowing, I know how to misbehave right now, I know how to behave. So if she's misbehaving, she doesn't like you. If she's behaving, she likes you. Women will not misbehave for a man they like.
Somebody sleep with is fucking easy. That shit's every fucking way.
No, it's not. That's a lie. Women only sleep with the men they like, and most men are not liked. Okay, the way you find out if you're liked or not is give her a request, tell her to do something, and see if she cooperates.
Everywhere. Shit, it's annoying. If the relationship can't go the distance, right? Why the fuck would it be worth my time and energy in the meantime?
Okay, this is some pandering to women here. This is some beta male stuff. You know, when men are out for sexual relationships first. They start sexually first, and then we move them into a long-term relationship. If that girl keeps cooperating with us, and we tend to like her, and she likes us, we're going to move it into a long-term relationship, which most men do want. But, yeah, all this, like, building something, and I ain't going to build something with someone I ain't worth building with. All right, let's go.
I'm telling y'all, man, trying to date when you get older is, it's like trying to find a parking spot.
No, it's not. It's not that hard. It's that you got to understand. See, the problem is, and I don't think he seems kind of be pandering a little bit. You have to know when you're liked, and you have to know when you're not liked. And most men deal with girls that don't like them, and girls are great at acting like they like you, giving a little bit of effort, and then pulling away that, they're good at it. You got to understand which ones like you and which ones don't, and those are the ones cooperating with you. The ones that are... Watch a woman with a man she really likes. Watch a woman meet a man she really likes. And watch the behavior different between a man she really likes and a man she just kind of likes. It'll be worlds apart.
You ever do that shit? Yeah, man, you pull up at that fucking ball, all the good ones are going to be taken. The only thing that's going to be left is going to be a handicap over here, or...
See, that's a bad attitude, though. Because that's a bad analogy. There's great women walking around, The fact that that's what you're running into doesn't make it true for everybody, You gotta, there's only crappy ones out here. No. There's great ones.
Was that a real far away over here?
Am I asking too much out of a 45-year-old man that's on the dating app? We matched.
Dating app? Why are you on a dating app? What? Are you? I didn't think women were on those. Huh. There's a lot of y'all on them. Oh, is that because men are there? It's because you like good men? You like hot men? Oh, you love us. Thank you for being. You love us. We love you too. Okay. You'll keep coming. But the dating apps are about to be no more. So I'll have to figure out something else. But you're pretty.
We chit chat on Tuesday. He asks if I want to get a drink. So sounds great. So what about Saturday? So my Saturday is free. His response was lucky me. That was it. That was the only response. So Wednesday morning, I wake up and I said, just name the time and the place, and it's a date.
Right.
Took him a whole day. We're now on Thursday for him to respond and say he knows of 2 places in 2 different areas, but if that's too far, he can find somewhere else. I said, no, those are great, not a problem. Mm-hmm. That was noon on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Date is Saturday. Rest of Thursday goes by, nothing. Friday goes by, nothing. Saturday I wake up, get into my day, morning. He texts, says, hey, I know you're a baseball fan. Are you also a football fan? Yeah. I'm out running errands. I'm at the farmer's market. It's 10:30 at this point.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you want to watch the Rams playoff game? Or wild card game? I said, typically I'd love to, but that's at 1:30. So kind of need a little bit more notice than that.
Wait, hold on. What time is it?
Rest of Thursday goes by. Nothing. Friday goes by. Nothing.
Okay.
Saturday I wake up. Get into my day, morning. He texts, says, hey, I know you're a baseball fan. Are you also a football fan? Yeah. I'm out running errands. I'm at the farmer's market. It's 10:30 at this point.
So you have 3 hours. 3 hours. He's inviting you to a St. Louis Rams football game. And that's a nice event. That's a really cool event. That's a good first date. And she's complaining why? She needs more notice? No, she's pouting because he didn't pay attention to her all week.
And he's like, do you want to watch the Rams playoff game? Or wild card game? I said, typically I'd love to, but that's at 1:30. So kind of need a little bit more notice than that. But I have held my evening for us to get drinks because I don't know what time. Are we going at 5? Are we going at 8? I don't know. I can't make any plans for my evening.
No, you're not going anymore at 5 or 8. He's invited you to something else. And a woman that really likes him will change her plans for him. A woman that really likes him is not a shrew out here and putting her needs ahead of yours, which he's supposed to be the leader. He's actually on a nice date 3 hours ahead of time. That doesn't seem like he's asking too much, you know? But you wanted what you wanted, right? So it obviously doesn't seem like she has much interest in being with him. I mean, he changed the date to a football game. It's still Saturday. It's just what? A couple hours early? So, you know, you can get rid of your held evening plans and go to the football game. Yeah.
Said, even though I've asked. He said, not on drinks again. Still on for drinks.
Oh, hell no.
Maybe.
Hell no. No, guys, this is it. Number one, she really doesn't like you. I think maybe she just likes to go out drinking. But this woman's already said no to a Rams football game 3 hours ahead of time. She obviously doesn't give it, because here's the thing. Every time a woman tells a man no, right? If she really likes you, this man, let's say he says, oh, you don't want, and this is the way I would be, you don't want to go to a Rams football game, whatever, like, because she is not wanting to take, she doesn't see much urgency in being with me, right? Because someone who really likes me will oh shoot, oh yeah, I can do it. They'll make that effort. Women that really like you will make that effort, right? The fact that she didn't lets me know the interest is not as high as I thought it was. So now I'm good. So now I can say no, you know? And we're done, right? But if she really cared about me, she knows any man can say no at any time. Like, I'm out. Screw it. And if she doesn't want to lose you, she's going to make sure that she goes along with everything you say because she really, really likes you, right? So by her saying no to the Rams game, she don't like you. So we ain't going for drinks. I mean, that's why, and this is why this spoiled brat here can say no to a football game and expect you to still take her for drinks. Because simps out here and beta males out here have done this for her.
Tee up, like, what the plan is. No, still no response after that. I let some time go by because I had already asked where, when, and I don't want to be pushy, but like, it's 1:30, and what am I supposed to do? Just get...
He's at the game. He's out with friends, which you denied going to. You true? He went to the game. He's 1:30 having fun with friends. And he invited another chick in your place. He's out with another chick.
Sit on my couch starting at like 4:30.
Yeah, you get what you get. You shouldn't have said no. What do you expect? I mean, this is a Princess Street. You think you're a princess girl? Like out here, he's just supposed to, you know? Come on, man. Being an average ass bitch.
Wait for him to text me. I don't know. So I feel like now I'm getting bitchy and annoying.
You are.
I'm a type A and I like a plan.
No, you're not.
This like...
No. You must date beta males that allow you to push them around. Type A. No, you ain't no type A. You date under what you're supposed to be dating, and it's because you like to push people around because you're fearful of dating a good hot guy because you like to be in control.
Having one at all, and it's supposed to be this evening, and it feels like the expectation that I'm just holding my entire day for him.
God forbid.
I don't even know. Feels.
God forbid you hold your day for a man would do it. A man would do it for a woman in a heartbeat. God forbid you hold the day for a badass dude. See, guys, that's a lot for them. I've held my day for women all the time, you know, because I want to meet her. But because they have options, that's why you need options, gentlemen.
Oh, like disrespectful of my time. Like
no,
he's clearly going about his day.
Yeah, he invited you to his day. You said no.
Oh, like, do I just go about my day and like,
yeah.
Like sorry, didn't ever hear a formal plan, even though we talked earlier today. So I don't want to jump the gun and cancel, but also clearly this is not going to be my person because it seems.
Your person? You already said no to your person. By the way, he's probably pretty hot since you're holding your day.
Dating for him is an afterthought. Like, doesn't really care. Like,
yeah, it is with guys with options that don't want to deal with your ass for sure. A negative chick like you that denied going to a Rams game and still thinks she deserves drinks bought for her? No.
At least 24 hours in advance, you maybe make a plan?
No.
I don't know. Am I asking too much?
Yeah, big time.
What would you call it? Like, what is
I would call you,
and then what do you say?
You're an entitled woman that needs to relax and humble herself a little bit and compete for the men you want.
Actually, I think he just responded, so we'll see what that looks like.
Yeah.
It's Dimitri calling again, the guy from the street. I left you a message several days ago. I don't like leaving second messages, but I like you. You're a very elegant woman. You're very attractive. But
Do not, hold up. Yeah, see how she's smiling? She's got a filter on too. But see how she's smiling? But she had the makeup on. She got earrings on. I like the hair. See how I like these ladies that pay attention to their appearance. But you don't give women compliments. They don't care. Okay? Don't give them compliments on their beauty. Because they don't care. They don't know you yet.
the game. So here's how it's going to work. So I do not receive a phone call back from you by...
All right, this is someone that's learned alpha male, beta male. I mean, I speak in, I've been there, right? But it's someone that hasn't embraced it, This is how it's going to work. Okay. You cannot demand or command anyone's respect or attention by demanding it, and that's your problem. You don't have to say, this is how it's going to work. You just say, hey, meet me at 5. Meet me at 4. Confidence is calm. You see how he's trying to kind of be authoritarian? This is how it's going to work. And I know that's how you feel like a dominant male, assertive, dominant alpha male should act. I get it. But it sounds performative. And if you have to use that much intensity, then she doesn't want to go out with you. Because I don't know fishing, but I think sometimes fishing, you got to kind of, you got to kind of, pull sometimes and then kind of let up and then pull, so you got to be, sometimes you got to, to get someone to follow you, you don't always have to be like authoritarian. You just be real chill. They'll follow you because they want to.
But Thursday afternoon, I'm no longer interested. I'm very intelligent. I'm great in bed. I make great money.
Oh, goddamn. We don't do that. We don't do that. She's gonna have to make all those decisions for herself. I'm great in bed. I make great money. Women don't want you advertising. Now, I've said this before. They want to discover you. They don't want you advertising. And if they thought all those things already, then they would say yes. They would go out. But you cannot advertise yourself. I don't know why. That's the way the animal's made. But I do understand it, because there's one thing I used to do and I laugh about it. Is I like, videos of myself doing some athletic events, right? And I do some cool stuff, whatever. And I would send it to the ladies trying to impress them, right? And I learned the hard way. They don't like those. They don't like my cool videos. They're cool videos. Now, if they found them on their own, they tell me how cool they are. But if I send it to them, they'll usually make some comment like, the sun was shining real bright that day, or, wow, I like your red shoes, and not talk about anything I was doing in the video. Because women don't like men that seek out validation.
Or not, I'm a complete catch. Matter of fact, I'm one of the few men in the city that has nothing wrong with him. Now, I understand if you've got other issues. I don't know, maybe you were abused in childhood. Maybe you're just a person who's extremely frightened or has an anxiety disorder. Maybe you're on some medication for that.
This is the guy that listens to the red pill content and is angry.
Could be another issue. If you're psychologically normal and you haven't called me because there's been some horrible things that happened in your life which prevented you, that's fine. Otherwise,
these are my dating non-negotiables.
You've already heard her. All right, we'll leave it there.